Hello YouTubes. Since I started this awesome hobby last April, I have been sent a monumental amount of train stuff from very, very generous people. And it's happened again. 3 giant boxes of stuff. Please don't hate me. So last week I was contacted by John Dawson. John asked if he could donate some old HO train stuff because he is currently doing ON30, we'll talk about that later. And he was in Niagara Falls and I thought, well, that's only an hour away, why not? I had no idea John was going to give me so much stuff. So I'm going to have to do this in 3 separate videos. There's too much to go through in one video because I want to take my time. So let's start with box number 1. First off, we have trees, Woodland Scenics trees. So we have some smallish trees, 2 packs of them I believe, which are very nice. Now I've got a lot of fir trees, I don't have so many of the more sort of oak tree type thing. So these are absolutely perfect. So 2 sets of them and a set of that big ones. Now I'm actually surprised that Woodland Scenics didn't spend a bit more time on the trunks of the trees, so they maybe need a wee bit of paint, a wee bit of highlighting just to take away that plastic look. Not that I'm complaining. There's a lovely one. Actually, let's take one out. So I'm guessing that because John is working on ON30, these aren't quite big enough, because what I've established, ON30 is basically O scale but on HO scale track, so it's quite a big train, almost like narrow gauge, O gauge, you know. Anyway, I'm trying not to ruin these, but I'm going to have to tear this apart, I think. Oh well, that's the value gone. Not that I was reselling them, because these are all going in my track or my layout. So there we go, one very nice tree, and it doesn't fall apart like the cheap stuff I've been getting off of AliExpress. Oh, these have got wire inside, so I can actually manipulate these a little bit if I want. Wow, they're really nice. Awesome. So I have got 12 very nice trees. And if you know about trees on your layout, you need a lot of trees. They just disappear. They get swallowed up by your layout. Excellent. Okay, let me put these to the side and we shall move on. Next up, we have Parkview Terrace tenement building. So it's more of a industrial area housing built. Look at the size of this box. This is massive. This has not been opened. This is brand new. I kind of feel bad because John obviously had big plans for whatever layout he was building at the time, but these are now the wrong scale, and he would rather someone who was doing the proper scale made use of them, which I will. So all this sort of building can go at the back of the track, which means I don't have to do a lot of painting on the backdrop, because this is going to be huge. I'm guessing it's going to be like this tall, or maybe it's going to be this tall. That would make more sense. So that is awesome, and as you probably know, I've still not built a kit, so I'm going to have to get started. This is just getting ridiculous. I've got boxes of buildings that need erected. Next up, another industrial type building. Let's see, fireproof storage and transfer. So this is another one that can go behind the rails, like this one. So these will probably go in the area after the sort of railway station, before it gets to the town, a sort of industrial transition into a nice little town. So this one has been opened, so I'm going to have a look at this one, see what we've got. Instructions, what are they? Okay, that doesn't look too complicated. Oh, I think it's actually just more of a fascia one. Hold on a second, I think they're missing a bit, because I'm not seeing the front section of this. Okay, so this might not be a complete one, but I think I'll be able to make something. Wait a minute, what is going on here? I'm not seeing the main brick part here. I'm seeing everything that was in the brick part, but I don't actually see the fascia. These look like windows. Well, that's the glass for the window, and that's the windows. So it looks like we don't have all the parts for this one, which is unfortunate, but it might be in another box. So not to worry. If nothing else, we have got a lot of parts we can add to maybe kit bash something else. I don't even see the sprue for that section, so I'll need to look into that. And as I say, yeah, I think we're missing this section here, but that's okay. It definitely looked like just a facade type building rather than a whole building itself. So not the end of the world. I might actually be able to make something out of card or plastic sheet in a sort of big rectangle that we can put all the windows to from the inside outside. No biggie, still awesome. Okay, next. This one is called Lost in Shipping. Lost in Shipping. That's what that is, right? Lost in Shipping. Very clever, Walters, very clever. Now this one, obviously a big industrial warehouse type thing. It's also been opened, so let's see what's inside. Maybe we'll get this fascia to that other one. Okay, although this one's been opened, so far nothing seems to be off its sprue. Ah, they're off their sprue, I think. Not sure. I wonder what the story is behind these, John. Did you start building things and go, nah, I want to do ON30? Oh, they're so nice. The Walters kits are really awesome. The detailed parts are brilliant. Ah, there's a sprue that's missing some bits, but that could be this section here that's been taken off. Yeah, because there's a couple of them can here. So I wonder if... nope. Need to get to the bottom of that. More sprueless, or sprues with bits missing at the ends. I don't know. I'm going to have to go through the instructions and see what we're missing, if anything. There's all the glass. Okay. Take my time later to go through that and see if there's anything missing. This is, I wonder what that could possibly be that's missing from that. Let me have a quick look. Lost in Shipping, that's awesome. I think it might be those strips there that are missing. But again, these things you can just make out of cardstock or plastic strips. I wonder, that looks like it might also have been a sort of facade type building rather than a complete building, because I'm not actually seeing a roof. So that would make sense, but these are perfect. These are really what I was looking for behind the rails, so I'm absolutely not complaining whatsoever. That's brilliant though. Lost in Shipping. Okay, there's more. So as soon as I saw this, I thought, oh my goodness, that's perfect. I love this building. Well, when I say building, it's obviously a big gas container thing. What does it say? Shell Hotch tanks. I don't know what Hotch tanks are. Storage tanks. Anyway, gas, diesel, fuel, anything like that can go in here. And this is maybe an older kit. Ooh, look, stuff. Look at all this stuff. And it's got nice stickers, transfers. This looks complete. I'm not seeing anything off of sprues. I'm going to have fun building this one, I think. Oh, look at all these little tank barrels. Yeah, all the sprues look complete. Excellent. A couple of wee tiny bits lying about down there. A couple of wee tiny barrels, but I think that one there, I think just fell off of there. I think that's a complete kit. I have no idea what those wee things are. Yeah, that's going to be great fun to build. And it will of course have to be a shell since it's come with the shell stickers. Isn't that nice? Okay, let me move this out of the way for the grand finale of box number 1. So last but not least, we have shop building number 1. Now, I did mention this on my live stream at the weekend because I couldn't figure out why it was 2 stories high. Because it's only 1 train wide, so I'm guessing A loco goes in there, and then there's possibly a hoist, a crane to lift maybe the body off of a loco, or maybe a coach. But that's obviously, it needs the height to be able to lift things off completely. So that is absolutely superb, because I can add LEDs with little flashing welding equipment, that kind of thing in the inside with all those lights. This is sealed, so obviously all the parts are going to be inside there. I might have to build this first, because you know I've been wanting a loco shed like this for my new part of the layout. And yes, I did get some on Monday from Stephen David, which I've not opened yet, so we'll see. I might build them both and put them both on the layout. But this is more like what I had planned to get, so this is absolutely perfect. And it's the right sort of era as well, sort of 70s, 80s, maybe 90s style of building. Really, really excellent. Absolutely love it. And that's it for today. Honestly, I'm flabbergasted at the generosity of people since I started this hobby last year. It's just insane. And you know what? You guys need to stop. I've got more than enough to build this entire layout and possibly another 2 layouts afterwards. So I know it sounds really weird, but please, you don't need to send me any more stuff, okay? I've got enough. I've got enough, and I truly appreciate it all. So thank you very much, John. John is just starting his new layout and a new channel, and if I get the link to it, I'll put it up there, but he might be wanting to wait till he's got a bit more to show. But talking of which, he did show me one of his very nice ON30 steam locomotives. I'll put it here. Isn't that absolutely gorgeous? So I can understand the appeal to ON30, because you can run the big trains in a smaller area because you don't need the big track. It's pretty clever, and the detail is phenomenal. Although he did tell me it's quite expensive, so maybe John will need some help. Although I can't help him because I don't have any ON30 for now. Right, I'll see you maybe tomorrow or the day after for part 2 of this massive unboxing. I've not even looked at the other stuff. I'm so excited because, you know me, I like surprises. But I'll wait. You can see it the same time I see it. Bye for now. Thanks, John.